Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick update. I'm currently here in New Zealand on like the northern part of the South Island. Just been traveling with Adam. It's been freaking awesome. Made a video a couple days ago, but I was really vague and quick, but that's because we just had to park on the side of the freeway, upload this video like as an SOS kind of message just in case me and Adam's channels got deleted. But now a few days have passed and I just want to give you guys a bit of an update, see what's going on and share some thoughts on this whole situation. It seems like a lot of psychedelic related content has been getting targeted by YouTube, and they've been issuing strikes, age restricting a lot of videos. Some channels have got deleted completely, which is scary. And it's, this is not just about me, guys. It's happening to a lot of channels. I've received a strike, Adam received a strike. I'm not sure about Koi, but I know that Koi's video has been getting age restricted. Same with Dakota. CJ Kid, he had to private pretty much all of his psychedelic related videos, and this has forced Adam and myself to private a lot of our past videos. The thing that doesn't make sense is that the videos of mine that have been getting age restricted, and even the videos that got a strike and removed, were the ones that are just like me talking about certain experiences. And one was like a microdosing psilocybin experiment, which is like, I'm literally just reviewing and educating the public on microdosing mushrooms. But apparently, I can understand an age restriction, I can. Because it's YouTube's platform, and most of their whole business model is based on big advertising companies putting their money into YouTube. So I can understand the whole demonetization thing, and it sucks for a lot of creators such as myself, but again, it's their platform. But to issue a strike, you know what I mean? It just makes no sense, and it's like the hypocrisy of so many other bigger YouTubers actually making either mindless content or dangerous things like drinking challenges and just getting smashed and having millions of views, most of them which are kids. That's okay to promote and glorify alcohol, smoking cigarettes, but to educate the public on psychedelics, right? And having this safety and harm reduction approach, apparently that's not okay. And this is not to glorify myself or other psychedelic YouTubers like Adam, but we're actually helping people. There is a good chance that we are cutting down the amount of people who are getting hurt or even getting killed by these substances because of education. And this is where the government has completely failed. They do not properly educate the public on how to reduce harm by using these substances. No, you get thrown in a freaking cage and get heavily stigmatized and further disconnected and worsening your life in so many different ways. And I'm not going to rant about that because it's a whole other video, but the whole point is that there is a big hypocrisy in YouTube, and this platform is supposed to be about having a freedom of speech and being able to authentically express yourself and share ideas. But apparently that is not the case, since a lot of our channels have been getting targeted. And this is scary because YouTube is the main income source for a lot of these YouTubers, including myself. So to know that this whole channel can just crumble down like that, something that I have been working on for more than 3 years, all the things that I've had to sacrifice, even just to get to the point where I'm just surviving month in, month out, for all of this to get destroyed is kind of, it sucks. There's no other way to put it. And like Adam said, of all the times for this whole crisis to happen, it had to be when we're traveling and we've put so much time, energy and resources into coming here. We have very limited access here, so it's kind of tough to take care of this whole situation. And I've put pretty much all my resources into coming here, doing this collab so I can produce more content for you guys, because it's all worth it and I'm fine. I'm not complaining. I just know that I still got a lot of work to do to be able to be in a position where I don't have to worry about all that shit and I can just produce content, do podcasts and just kind of do what I want. This is not about AdSense or losing a little bit of money because of this whole demonetization. I'm fine with that. I mean, yeah, sure, it was giving me a bit of extra income, even though it was not much to begin with, but now it's been cutting half. But it's not about that. I've had to remove a lot of my past videos just out of fear that I don't get another strike. You know, Adam's had to do the same. This is going to cut down a lot of the views and subscribers and eventual Patreon pledges that I get for this channel. So this isn't just about the views and subscribers or the AdSense. I couldn't give a shit about that kind of stuff, but unfortunately or fortunately, it's just a part of growing a YouTube brand. It's just the way it is, and we got to work with that. A lot of YouTubers in the spiritual community are getting targeted, and again, it's like, I don't know who or what this whole thing is, but we're obviously being targeted and trying to be silenced. And this is nothing new. This has been happening since the inception of civilization, and I knew this before even starting this channel, that I was going to run into a lot of problems, and that's fine. This is the price that I'm willing to pay. Yes, I've let fear and stress, worry and panic to get into my mind about this whole thing crumbling and, you know, losing followers and views and money and, you know, everything that I've worked for. But it's like a lot of these crises in life, they may seem terrible while you're going through it, but then, you know, you look back and you're like, whoa, you know what, that was actually a good thing because it led me into X, Y, Z, I wouldn't have done this, etc, etc, etc. So I'm trying to look at foresight and looking at the positive side of this thing, because the problem is that I have pretty much all my eggs in this YouTube basket, right? So if this thing crumbles, I'm fucked. Like, I really am. And that is not a smart system. Right? This has triggered a lot of emotion and energy to diversify and look at other avenues. You know, I'm going to start posting on other platforms like DTube, so follow me on Steemit. I have not been active on it yet, but I will start to post old videos on there and on Patreon, things like that. So yeah, go on the link below, follow me on Steemit, just in case shit hits the fan. But it's also a beautiful opportunity to use this whole thing as leverage to push me forward and to redefine myself and to make better videos, like, you know what I mean? And like, there's so many good things that can come out of this. It's just not practical to stay in fear as easy as it is to fall into, which again, like I said, I certainly have, and I probably will still be in fear. Like tomorrow I could be like, oh shit, what the fuck, what's gonna happen? But I always remind myself that it's all good, right? You gotta keep your emotions in check and see it for what it is. There are always gonna be ups and downs in life, and you can't always freak out once you hit this catastrophic event. You know, you just have to hope for the best and reorganize how you're doing things. Like, and it really is amazing having the support of you guys, and that, you know, we're not in this alone. Like, this isn't about, you know, my YouTube channel or Psych Substance or Koi Fresco. Like, it's not about that. It's about freedom of speech. It's about this whole community. It's about spreading truth and helping people and shining the torch in the darkness, because there is just too much bullshit in the society, too many lies and too much repression, especially by authority figures. So it's really important that we speak up, especially during these times. Because it's very easy for me to just fall back and just, you know what, I'm just not going to make psychedelic content anymore. Oh, you know what, I'm just going to avoid swearing, I'm going to avoid being controversial. Like, it's very easy to fall into that. That's exactly what YouTube wants you to do. But I am not going to fall for that. Fuck no. I'm going to continue making psychedelic content. I'm going to continue making controversial content. I'm going to continue dedicating my life to helping people on this journey to self-discovery, spreading truth. There's a lot of past videos which are getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers on a daily basis, and I've had to just delete or put them on private. But it could be a cool idea to remake at least some of those videos, because they're not an accurate representation of what I think now anyways. So again, could be just a blessing in disguise. Because I'm thinking like, oh, you know what, maybe we're just overreacting, maybe we're just being paranoid. And this could be this case. I really hope it is, right? And I hope this shitstorm blows over soon. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of YouTubers have been getting struck by this. And it's funny because I made a video not too long ago saying that I'm gonna have to cut down YouTube and the time I'm putting into this, just because of, like, you know, I've been struggling month by month just to get by. But for some reason, this whole crisis has just motivated me just to really go hard on this stuff, and I've got really cool content planned for you guys. And it's funny because there's a lot of beauty during these dark times in the fact that people really get together, right? And we grow stronger and we support each other. Even though it seems like all the cards are stacked up against us, it really goes to show how strong this community is, because like without you guys, none of this is possible. And I know it's so cliche and and a lot of YouTubers say that, but it's so true. There would be no Your Mate Tom without your guys' support. So seriously, thank you guys so much. And I'm so honored and I feel so privileged and blessed to be able to do what I do and have the experiences that I have, and to meet all these new people, and it's amazing. And I'm so grateful for it, I really am. Every single day I remind myself how incredibly lucky I am to have this opportunity. And it's like Adam said in his last video, the day that we got hit by this catastrophe, or what it seems anyway, at least at the time, you know, like later that day we got clipped by a van, we could have driven off, we either could have got seriously hurt or even died, and like, it was a really, really full-on, very long day, and especially saying goodbye to all these videos that I've worked my ass off for. I'm not saying this in a complaining manner, I'm just saying that it was a long day, that's all. But again, this is a beautiful opportunity to use this as leverage to push us forward, I think. And we're gonna look back on this time as a good thing, I really do. Well, at least that's the optimistic part inside of me. He believes that. Anyways guys, if you are feeling generous and you want to help a brother in need, feel free to pledge on Patreon. It is through your pledges which helps keep this channel going, and it's what gives me the opportunity to, let's say, go to New Zealand, right? Do these collabs, do podcasts, documentaries, these in-depth educational videos, and you know, all these kind of things. And I've been saying this for ages, but like as soon as we hit our first milestone, which is like really close, I don't know, it gets really close and it goes down, it gets really close. But anyways, as soon as we hit that, I'm gonna finally start working on these in-depth documentaries. I've actually recorded like a trip simulation featuring Adam, which I think is going to be pretty cool, like, you know, more in-depth educational videos. It'll give me more opportunities to post more videos on my second channel, Raw Spirituality, which by the way, follow me on there just in case this channel kind of goes down the shithole. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to be posting purely on DTube or Patreon or just whatever. Like, I'll definitely be posting videos no matter what happens. It just depends on how this thing goes, how much of my time I can devote to this, because I love doing this, guys. It's fucking amazing. But just note that all of these resources are going into reinvesting into this channel and to not only produce higher quality, but to better myself as a human being, you know, because I think that's really important. And I can't just sacrifice my own health and well-being just to make videos. There's got to be a balance, you know. I'm sure many of you already know this. I don't know if you guys can see, but I got sunburnt today. I hope it doesn't turn out too bad tomorrow. But yeah, guys, oh man, this rock is sharp as fuck and it's just hurting my ass. Whoa, that's what she said. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the transmission for today. We cannot let these authoritative figures bully us out of our freedom of speech. It's just not how it works, and I will not let this silence me. You should have seen me a couple days ago. I was so stressed out about all this stuff, and it's definitely still there. Obviously it comes in waves, but I think this is going to turn out for the best, or at least I hope. But anyways, guys, apologies for all my squinting, but the sun is just shining in my face, but it's the best for lighting. I wish you all the best. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace!